You see, there's a potential. You might just find yourself looking out into the despair, into the desert of depths of despair, and you find yourself without any water and nothing but sand. And you say to yourself, well, if I am just traversing the world with nothing but sand, then how do I brush my teeth? You see, there are many things that go prior, before the brushing of the teeth, you see, but when you have become amongst the sand people, they say your breath smells. So you say, well, I'm in the desert, but where's the toothpaste? And they say, it's the bloody desert, my friend. There's always toothpaste. And you think, well, okay, so I must go on to a mission of self-discovery and preservation, and do some searching for something that possibly lies outside the realm of possibility. But they have told you, you must brush your teeth. You must brush your teeth. So you go and you traverse. You kick up the sand. You crawl around like a scorpion. You've got a little spiky tail and you like wick it into the sand and you stab at little things. And you're eating the beetles and the bugs and the spiders. And there's a cactus over there. So you drink some of its fluids because yes, you're thirsty. Thirsty cactus juice. Yes. So as you traverse through the desert, the jungle is also a desert. You see, the jungle is also a desert. And as simply like a chimp would swing on trees, you must swing through the sand with your feet, grasping at the edges of the sand particles. Right. Now, when you reach your destination, there'll be a little pot of piss. And you say, well, I'm on a journey for toothpaste. They said, no, you silly bastard. You must swap the piss for the toothpaste with the Sand Fairy. Now, little Miss Sand Fairy does have a boner for piss. So you go, that's a bloody mighty trait. I've spent 18 months in the desert without water, only cactus juice and bugs to eat. 18 months traversing through the gritty sand and the burning sun, and nothing to protect my rotten skin whilst it crimples off my body in pus and pustules, and I've got no moisture to rebuild it. I become a scaly, fractured creature like a scorpion, piercing my prey and pouncing on it as I go on a quest for piss. Once I reach my piss pot, I collect it in my mouth because, as I say, I've turned myself into a desert-faring scorpion. The scorpion traverses deep down inside the sand and will emerge victorious once it's found its pot of piss, perfectly presenting its tiny penis and pubes. That the scorpion made a little, and anyway. So when you get to when you've ejaculated, okay, yourself in public, like I have, when you've ejaculated yourself in public, in front of millions of people, time and time again, okay, and you're wearing the same underwear each time, so it collects, it cultivates and creates a crispy coating around your cock, made of cum. I've gone on a tangent, but the point of the moral of the story is, once you've done that, you can allow yourself to do these crazy journeys, the coming in public is just step one of self-discovery. You understand this? Where I'm at now is a journey of ultimate wholeness and oneness with thine own mind and self and soul. So as I continue on the perilous pathway to the pot of piss, through the sandy stuff as a scorpion, with a crotch covering of cum, a coating of crispy cock spit, you enter the desert, and I like I say, I've got to this point. I'm 18 months into my journey of siphoning through sand. I've reached the pot of piss. Now, you may say to yourself, what did you do? Well, I obviously fucking picked it up, didn't I, you spastic? So I picked the pot of piss up with my scaly fingers and drank it all. But I didn't absorb it into my system. what I did was I clenched the sphincter of my stomach and held the piss in there, so I wasn't allowed to drink anymore, and I had to traverse another 47 billion. I had to traverse another 47 million miles back to where I started from, all the time scalding in the sun, a shield of crop cum, creating a barrier of creationism on my crotch, my pubis, whilst carrying a pot of piss in my jugular, my stomach box, all the way back to the sand fairy. Right. So obviously, I wouldn't be here right now if I'd done all of these things and not survived, you see. I have survived, yes. So I made it all the bloody way, carrying a pot of piss in my pouch of my pum-pum, my tummy pum-pum, pussy patrol, mangina, sphincter, and I said to the sand fairy, I've totally forgotten why I did this. I've been searching around in sand for piss. I've collected it. I understand. You wanted it. Here it is. And the sand fairy goes, well, you've collected me. The sand fairy is Irish, because I was at the start of this video. The sand fairy says, hello, you found me a pot of piss. I'll give you one wish if you lay upon my feet a kiss. And I say, well, bloody hell, I've just gone to all of this bloody distance of travelling, and I've collected your piss for you, and now you want me to do a kiss on your feet? Are you bloody mad? Of course I'll suck on your toes, you little minx. Now get here. And with that, I sucked the sand fairy in, absolutely devoured her, and now she embodies me. In fact, hello, I'm the sand fairy as well. The moral of the story is, when you're searching for your soul in the vast array of infinite, remember there will always be pisses and shitting and cum to be had. There will always be piss, and there will always be cum, and there will always be fairies, and there'll always be sand. Remember this. Remember this. Yeah, because I always do. I think about Sand Fairy every time I have a poo, because she's there in my guts, being digested. Anyways, that's all for today, folks. Goodbye.